Yo, welcome back to What If Killua Was in Naruto. Last time we left off was when Killua was about to face all of Gato's men and his army. So we get back into the story. Killua tells everybody, Team 7 and Team 13, to stay back while he does everything, which they agree and steps back. Doing this all when Gato and his thugs hear this, they all laugh, saying, "What can an impudent brat like you do?" Killua chuckles and says that he could do a lot of things, which then he activates Godspeed with his purple Raikiri, aka Chidori, but I like calling it Raikiri. So yeah, and brutally slaughters everybody, all of Gato's thugs. Gato pleads for mercy and says that he'll give him money, but Killua just stabs him in the throat, saying that, "Can you shut up?" killing Gato. After that, Killua takes all of Gato's money and gives it to the village, seeing how the village was in bad condition, and he is praised by this, saying that the villager says that he's the worshiper. When Killua hears this, he has a big smile on his face, saying how he can change people's day just by his actions. And they said that they was gonna name the bridge the Great Killua Bridge. When they get back to the village, Hiruzen gives 50% to Team 13 and the other 50% to Team 7, seeing how Team 7 needed help on this mission. Then Guy tells them about the Chunin exams and says that they need to train because the Chunin exams will be taking place in 1 month. But when Neji hears this and everybody else hears this, Neji hurries up and starts training while Stella and Naruto just goes on a date at Ichiraku's ramen and goes to a training ground waiting for the sensei Guy. When Guy gets there, he starts training them on their gates and wearing weights. Right now, Killua has 150 pounds on his legs, while Stella has 125 pounds on her legs. Killua could go up to the 5th gate, while Stella could go to the 4th gate. So yeah, that concludes the 1 month period, and Neji can do 64 palms, 8 trigrams, palm, air palm, and rotation. So the training exam starts, and since it's Team 7 that runs into the Sand Trio, they go to the training exam smoothly. The first round starts, and Killua gets in first, even beating Minato and Itachi with his speed and getting 100% on the test. This is due to his smartness and using lightning chakra in his hands to enhance the speed of his writing. So, yeah. Orochimaru wants Killua's body, but he knows he can't get it since he knows how fast Killua is, and the rumors saying that he's even faster than the 4th Hokage, Minato. So, yeah, he's gonna have to stick with Sasuke. And I forgot to tell you the what's it called again? The Uchiha massacre still happened. So yeah, back to the story. The Chunin exams take place, and the force of death happens. Killua's team has an earth crawl, while they go after the Sound Genin, and the Sound Genin tries to beat Naruto, but with their sound, but Naruto is way faster than the speed of light and sound, so he knocks them out, ties them to a tree, and takes their scroll. And then, carrying Stella bridal style, while Neji just touches him and uses Godspeed to get to the middle, beating the second round. Yes, the second round in first place, world record time as well. Do a 5-day time skip. All the teams have arrived, and the Chunin exams preliminaries are taking place. The first round of the Chunin exams Alright, and yes, I'm just about to say this too. The Hidden Cloud Village is in the Chunin exam, seeing how they're either going to capture how they want Killua. They want to capture Killua and make Killua on their side. So yeah, back to the story. The first round, and it's gonna be Karui, Samui, and Darui, and their joining team sensei is Yujito Ni. And Killer B is in there being the right Kage's guard. So yeah, back to the story. The first fight is Killua versus Darui. If you don't know who Darui is, it's the one that has the popsicle that's always in his mouth. The round starts with Killua rushing at Darui, but Darui countering by getting his katana and clashing with Killua's kunai. So yeah, when this happens, Killua smirks, seeing how Darui could keep up with his base speed, and decides to kick it up a notch by putting more. Well, he's not putting more speed, but actually using 50% of his actual speed, and he's now making at least 2 after images of himself, but Darui is still keeping up. And one time, Darui counters by kicking Killua in the stomach, sending him flying against the wall, and Darui tries to slice Killua, but Killua is able to dodge in time and starts actually getting serious, using his lightning cloak, stage 1. When he does this, all of the Cloud Ninjas and like the Raikage and everybody else is surprised, seeing how he can use the Raikage's move. And then Killua takes it up a notch using stage 2, and then using his God speed, creating about 1,000 after images of himself using God speed, which everybody is shocked, and Naruto yells out that he could go even faster, taking off his weights. Right now, Killua is like, he just want to show off and everything. And he goes into 5th gate. So he has his weights off, 5th gate, and God speed. He's creating a good 2,500 after images of himself, which everybody just finds this absurd. And then Killua just calms down, deactivates his 5th gate, and just uses, without weights and Godspeed, knocks Darui out. And the proctor, just in a shakily tone, says that Killua is the winner, which everybody is dumbfounded, seeing the speed of Killua. Killua just laughs us off, saying that he could probably go even faster if he pushed himself and used his lightning cloak with his God speed. Which he just got the idea and realizes that he just created another speed move. So he decides to start training with it. So the next match, Kiba versus Naruto. Naruto is exceptionally stronger, seeing how he actually trained when he was 4 years old, seeing when Killua told him to start training. So right now, Naruto is on the level of Ken and Sasuke, and this Sasuke is on the level of weightless Lee. So yeah, Naruto just bodies, and I'm talking about bodies Kiba. So yeah, and let's just say that everybody else on Yujito's team passes, since I really don't feel like going into the matches and everything else. But yeah, but Neji versus Hinata. when Naruto sees this, he's angered beyond belief. Yes, Naruto is angered, and Killua, he is angered, seeing how Neji is trying to kill Hinata, but knows that this is his teammate, and knows that he knows that he can't face off against his teammate unless it's the final. So he tells Naruto to make a blood oath to beat Neji. So we go into the 1 month time skip. Well, 1 month training arc. Naruto and Killua is walking around the streets of Konoha since Stella, she's already in a training ground training to try to beat Naruto since she doesn't want Naruto to see her progress, knowing that she's gonna have to fight Naruto. So yeah, Naruto is with Killua is with Naruto talking until they run into a huge pervert, which is Jiraiya. When Killua sees this, he gets super angry and rises his chakra levels so the old man can feel it. Jiraiya feels it and turns around to see Killua glaring at him, wanting to kill him. Jiraiya is scared by this, knowing how fast Killua is, and hearing about the rumors how he's faster than even his student Minato Namikaze. Then he tells Naruto to calm down. He was just doing research for his book, and Naruto says what type of research. Then Jiraiya gives him the book of everybody loves and wants in real life, the makeout tactics. So yeah, when Killua sees this, he gets even more angered, seeing how he makes books about this. When this happens, he tells Jiraiya to meet him in the training ground right now. This Jiraiya sees no harm, seeing how he thinks that Killua just wants to be trained by him. When he gets there, he sees Killua already in his stage 2 lightning cloak with this is gonna be a mouthful. Stage 2 lightning cloak, Godspeed, weightless, and fifth gate. And yes, I know I'm making Killua overpowered, but that's the meaning of my what ifs. Well, most of them. So yeah, back to the story. Jiraiya, when Jiraiya sees this, he is scared. And instead of making 2,500 after images, since he added his lightning cloak 2 with all of his moves, he's now making a good 3,000 after images. Where Jiraiya just backs away and falls on his butt saying sorry. And Killua just stops, saying that if he sees him peeping on another woman again, then they'll probably either cost his life or cost him life insurance. Cost him all his money to go into his life insurance. Which Jiraiya already knows. Well, Jiraiya is even more scared about this, seeing how he almost died when he tried to peep on Tsunade. So yeah, he's thinking about retiring from actually making his make-out tactics books, but he thinks, why can't you just do it in secret when the kid isn't looking? So that's what he comes up to, and he must got his throat. He clears his throat and tells Killua that he could get on his way now, cause he has to train his godson, which is Naruto. Killua just not telling Naruto if he becomes a perverted man, just like Jiraiya, then he will slap him. He would beat him normal again. Which Naruto knows that Killua is not playing, seeing how he was ready to kill Jiraiya for being a pervert. So yeah, we go to Naruto. Naruto is just chilling, and it's now late at night. Naruto is on the fourth Hokage's stone face, looking up in the sky, and is wondering what to do, since he doesn't really have any idea what to do right now. Until he feels somebody sit right beside him, and then he looks to see Stella. So asks, what is he doing up here? And Killua just says that he's clearing his mind and thinking about what to do. She asks with a curious look, what do you mean by what to do? Killua just says that it feels too easy being a ninja right now. So he says he wants to become a mercenary. He says when he becomes a Chunin, he says he's gonna become, when he becomes a Jonin, which he knows he's gonna become a Jonin when the Chunin exams end, since he has the brains of a Jonin and the skills of a Jonin. So yeah, he says when he becomes a Jonin, him 9 times out of 10 will want to become a mercenary. And when Stella hears this, she gets a sad look, seeing how he's 24/7 he's gonna be out of the village all the time. But when Killua sees this, he laughs, saying that he got an idea for her to come with him. Stella gets a curious look at this, and then he says that he's gonna ask the Hokage if he can be a mercenary and create a team to go with them and capture missing men from this and other villages. And says that if he needs any help, just sends up and tells him to send a messenger bird to him. But Stella gets happy seeing how he actually thought this out and thinks about her. So she hugs him and gives him a quick kiss on the lips, and she is now bright red, and with Killua has a little blush at. Until he stops blushing and asks what she do for training. Stella just says that he can't tell her since they might be fighting in the finals. So we do a 1 month time skip. Killua is able to unlock.